Angikam bhuvanam yasya vachikam sarvavagbhayam aharyam chandrataraditam vande satvikam shivam. I'm Vidhushi Dr. Swathi Bharadwaj took a new initiative as making a videos in the title Theory of Bharatanatyam to spread the knowledge of Bharatanatyam's theory as per my learned knowledge and some book references. I'm so happy and glad to inform you all that you are taking wonderful opportunities and sharing as much as to your dance groups for my videos. It's getting a very good response from you all. Thank you so much for that again. And in the past episode, we learned about Chaturvidha Abhinaya with the PPT presentation. So in today's episode, episode 4, we are going to know about Dharmi and Vritti. So Dharmi or practices, that means school of acting. Play production is a theatrical presentation of a literary work depicting the joys and sorrows experienced by the human beings in the world. So in the presentation of a play, there are two aspects. Firstly, the presentation of the joys and sorrows of the world as close to reality as possible. And secondly, the assumption of various roles on the stage by the actors, which is more conventional than real. So there are two kinds of dharmis, Lokadharmi and Natya Dharmi. Lokadharmi means if a play depends on natural behavior, that means in its character, or is simple and not artificial, and has in its professionalism, activities of the people, no playful flourish of limbs, men and women of different types. So it is called Lokadharmi, that means realistic practice or proximity to the ways of the world. So what is Natya Dharmi? If a play modifies a traditional story or introduces supernatural powers or and also disregards the usual practice about the use of languages, requires acting with graceful angaharas, possesses characters of dance, requires conventional enunciation, and it's dependent on a heavenly scene and heaven-born males. So it is to be known as Natya Dharmi or conventional. So if anything not admitted as real by people is invested in a play with corporal form and speech, the practice is called conventional or Natya Dharmi or theatrical presentation, depending entirely on Abhinaya or historic expression. So now we are moving to the Vritti. Natya is the imitation of the action, and each action has its characteristics, mood or atmosphere or disposition with respect to the man in action as well as to the spectator who sees the Natya. This mood or atmosphere or disposition is Vritti. So it is that Bharata says that dramatic action or drama is born of Vritti. Vritti is, so to say, the bed of drama. Bharata says in the Dasharupakadhyaya that Vrittis are the mother of Kavya. He also calls them later as the mother of Natya. Different types of drama present different kinds of actions as characterized by different atmosphere. So Bharata says that Vritti is also that factor which differentiates one type of drama from the other. Vritti refers to the manner of verbal, physical and emotional actions. Vritti is the name of the disposition or character of any verbal or physical or mental activity of man placed in any state of action. The Vrittis given by Bharata are 4: Bharati, Satvati, Kaishiki and Arbhati. According to Bharata, Bharati Vritti depends upon the speech and it is from Rigveda. Satvati Vritti depends upon the mind and it is from Yajurveda. Kaishiki Vritti depends upon the Abhinaya and it is from Samaveda. Arbhati Vritti depends upon the forcible situation and it is from Atharvana Veda. So what is Bharati Vritti? We will see now. Whenever action tends to speech as the prominent mode of expression of emotion, we call that phase of emotional expression or acting as Bharati Vritti. So what is Satvati Vritti? Besides speech, the only other thing seen in drama is action. So it is of two kinds of limbs, that is gross or very clearly perceptible physical action called the Angika Abhinaya and have the mind. And another one is subtle or very minute emotional action called the Satvati Abhinaya or Satvika Abhinaya, which is shown on the face. The latter is action par excellence. So situations of such actions are separately appreciated as the finer aspects of acting and are called Satvati Vritti. So Kaishiki Vritti are situations that have the essence of grace and delicacy, exchange of sweet words of love and song and dance. Here the actions are graceful and delicate, so those are called as Kaishiki Vritti. And when it comes to Arabhati, in forcible situations of anger, fight, etc., action is vigorous, wild and terrible. Such action is called Arabhati Vritti. So Kaishiki Vritti is used more in the situation of Hasya and Shrungara Rasas. Satvati Vritti is used more in the situation of Veera, Adbhuta and Shanta Rasas. Arabhati Vritti is used more in the situation of Raudra and Bhayanaka Rasas. Bharati Vritti is used more in the situation of Karuna and Bhibats Rasas. So these rasas and bhavas, we have a depth knowledge. So in the upcoming videos, I will surely let you know what is rasas and what is bhava. Hope it's worthy making a video as Theory of Bharatanatyam episode 4. Like, comment, share this video, and for more theory videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel and press bell icon for continuous updates. Thank you. Keep sharing. Hari Om.